Test one, two, 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 test one, two. Good evening. Welcome to this edition of my life. Yeah. Ooh. How's everybody doing? Are you ready for this storm? Bring a bucket and a mop. It feels like -10, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. Happy Saturday night. I have some confessions. Drop a bomb on that. Alright, let's see. I see us here. Signal is going both places. Okay, let me just get my... Okay, we're good. Perfect. I have the okay from my executive producer. Test 1 2 1 2 1 2. I see my levels. The music is going. Let's go ahead and let's do it. Let's get into some mess. Absolutely. Good evening. I am Juanqui, and welcome to my world. Drop a bomb on that. I am a cornucopia of stuff. If you have stumbled upon my channel, I come through live from New York City with this red microphone, and it's a cornucopia of stuff. Y'all know what a cornucopia is? It's that thing that they talk about during... It's the fruit of the loom with the fruits coming out. Yeah, that part. That part is the cornucopia. I hope everybody's doing well. If you're in the East Coast, I hope you are ready. Get ready now. Get ready. Because it's happening. Oh, yes. She coming. She is coming. And she about to give anywhere between 12 to 24 inches. Drop a bomb on that. Oh, yes. Yes. I am here bundled up. I'm wearing a Calvin Klein sweater that's not mine. It's my husband's. You know, nice and warm up in here like this. All right. Okay, we got the confessions tonight from New York City. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get wrapped up with an Incredible Hulk. You know, I'm the little burrito. He's the big burrito. So I'm the burrito in the middle. You know, I'm the meat and stuff. And he's the burrito like that, enveloped. We're supposed to be getting a lot of snow. People are panic buying. I went to the bank this morning, and the cashier girl was like, "Oh, I heard the trees are gonna explode," and I thought this bitch was like being funny, and I was like, "Oh yeah, there's gonna be like 24 inches," and then just a little while ago, Hulk calls me, and he's showing me on his phone trees actually exploding, like exploding. I've never seen anything like that. I don't understand why that's happening, but trees were actually exploding in these cold ass states. I thought the girl was just like, you know, busting my balls and shit, but no, she was serious when she was like, "Oh, the trees are gonna explode." You know, I've never in my life has seen anything like that. Trees exploding, never seen it until Hulk showed me, and I was like, "No, that's AI." And he was like, "No." He showed me another one, and it's like some hillbillies and shit. I guess it's like real cold over there. But anyway, it's like -10 degrees. It feels like -10 degrees. That's what the weather girl said. And so, but you know, we don't have many trees here in New York City, unless it's Central Park or Prospect Park. But so I don't think we need to worry about exploding trees. But like Pennsylvania and like other places, they should be aware. I didn't know that trees could explode. I've never seen anything like that. Never, ever. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I was perusing the streets today, and I have a confession that I wanted to read to ya. Okay, this is not mine. This is other fellow New Yorkers that you know feel the need to come out and confess. So let's go ahead and start reading one of the confessions. Let me see right here. Okay, let's see. This one says, this is the confession, all right? And it goes, man, are you Filipino? No, I'm not Filipino. I'm from New York City. I'm half Puerto Rican, half Dominican. Drop a bomb on that. I'm not Filipino. I've never gotten Filipino. I've gotten Indian. I've had somebody think I was Arabic. I've had people come up to me in New York City and start talking in their language, thinking I was from Egypt. I get a lot of assalamu alaikum, and and I don't know what to say. Salam Bombay. I say Salam Bombay. Like I don't know what to say because I am not a Muslim. They're like assalamu alaikum. But well, you know what? In all fairness, I do wear a beanie sometimes, so that I guess could be could be confusing to some people. But I've gotten that. I've never gotten a white woman. I've never gotten a white woman or a white man, but I've gotten Mexican. I've gotten South American. I've never gotten Filipino. So no, I'm not Filipino. And half Puerto Rican, half Dominican, born in the mean streets of New York City, and I love my city. Juan seems Mexican. I've gotten it all. Mexican, Colombian, like all of it. Colombian, Salvadorian, Ecuadorian, like I've gotten all, Spaniard, all of that. I've gotten all of that. It's not really, to me, it doesn't really bother me because at the end of the day, I know exactly who I am. You know what I'm saying? Not just the exterior, but in the inside. At night, when I get into the bed, and I turn off that light and I sit in the dark, I know exactly who I am. And that's what matters. Anyway, let's get to this confession. This confession, ladies and gentlemen, comes from a fellow New Yorker. Okay, so I go on the chats and on the boards and I look for people who are looking for advice, people who are wanting rant, fellow New Yorkers, because y'all know New York, or people who want to confess. So tonight we're gonna do. I'm gonna start with one. Let's see if we get to a second one. This is a confession. It says, I had an argument with a stranger and it turned me on. Okay? She had an argument with a stranger and it turned her on. I, female, had an argument today with a lady in the grocery store. Oh, wait, is this about to be a lesbian story? Men, do ice came to your house? No. But did you go check your anal cavities to make sure that you all clean and correct? All right. And that gets you a ban right there, a ban. Okay. I'm so tired of it. You know what? Good point. I want to have a moment of silence, actually, because these MAGA people keep going around talking about they're here to protect the American values. And they just completely assassinated a VA, that's the vet services. When you are a vet, after you go to wars and stuff like that, they give you health care for the rest of your life. So they have special hospitals and all that. So this is an ICU nurse. We're not even talking the girl that checks you up in the front. An ICU trauma nurse was assassinated in the streets of Minneapolis, right? That's where they are, Minneapolis, right now, just a little while ago. And the MAGA people right away talking about he had a gun. It was self-defense. Now we see the clearer videos, because I saw it from a different angle. Now we see it from the front angle. Okay. Now that's been two white people. Okay. That's two white people now. And we're getting closer and closer to God with it because the first one was a woman but this one is a nurse for the vets. They claim he was armed. He wasn't. They maced him. The video is there. And the thing that the orange man comes out and says is, oh, it's a cover-up because Waltz's government is wasting all that money. Drop a fucking bomb on that. I do want to say to the MAGA people and all of them people that, the January 6th and, the ICE people and all of that, I'm so happy that Minnesota is racing up. Okay, it's a whole bunch of other states that are going to be doing the same if this shit continues. This is unbelievable, insane. unforgettable and unforgivable. Okay, these white people are running amok. These are delusional white people. Okay? So now let's continue and get back to, and let me tell you something. I come out here and I jaw jack, and I don't give a F about numbers. I'm going to come out here and do my show. You see the award-winning performer, filmmaker, all right? Y'all seen my resume, okay? I come out here for me. Drop a bomb on that. Ain't nobody going to stop the show. Ain't nobody going to make me feel ways or run me off these motherfucking streets. Okay? Especially no fucking hillbilly, bumblefuck, uneducated, non-paying taxes, EBT wearer and user motherfucker from the inner states that knows nothing about what it is to be in an urban setting and motherfucking survive. Drop a bomb on that. My husband, the Incredible Hulk, oh yes, my leader says, white people getting it now, laughing out loud. I's not asking your political party. They're taking people out. Pa, pa, pa. And that's exactly what they're doing. This is what y'all voted for, though. This is why y'all thought it was just the Cubans. Oh, it's a voy a votar. I am gonna vote for Trump, right? You thought it was gonna be the salsa merengue lady that's probably now in Cuba, back in Cuba, crying her eyeballs out, probably prostituting herself because that's the only way for her to make money over there, opening that hall. Drop a bomb on that. And now it's coming to the white people. Now it's the whites that are great. That's two. That's two. How many more? How many more? And this is happening in like freezing conditions. Can you imagine when the weather gets nice? And these people who are not from that state can walk around and not slip and slide on ice and all of that. I'm telling you. Now let's go ahead with the confession from my fellow New Yorker. It sounds like it's going to be a lesbianism story, but let's see. I had an argument with a stranger and he turned me on. I, female, had an argument today with a lady in the grocery store. Won't bother sharing the details other than the fact that she was in the wrong, LOL, and was an absolute cow about it and didn't like when I corrected her. We went back and forth for a minute before she walked away when I agreed to challenge her. Her words. Anyway, I was so mad. I'm such a quiet person usually and have never experienced a confrontation like that at all. I usually let people walk all over me, but not this time. I actually used my voice. Okay, she Little Mermaid. She Little Mermaid. Keep singing. She used her voice. Okay. When I arrived home, I could not shake the feeling running through me, and for some reason, I just wanted my partner to fuck me. Drop a bomb on that. Listen, I just read. I have to get used to now. I have to get used to living in these little corners because I am going vertical and horizontal. Okay, so now my hands, I can't talk with I gotta keep my hands here. Take my little hand like this, Naris 21. I gotta be up in here in this little. Are you watching me this way or this way? Which way are you watching me, Naris 21? Aside from the fact that there are 4 Juanqui pros looking at me right now. Drop a bomb on that. Okay. Yeah, I am about this life. The name in the motherfucking marquee says Juanqui Pro. Okay? And it's on Juanqui's World. All right? Let's continue. Let's read that last line one more time. Small ways. When I arrived home, I could not shake the feeling running through me, and for some reason, I just wanted my partner to fuck me. It wasn't her that turned me on. Enough about her. Not her at all. I think it was the anger running through me. Lady, you sound like you got some issues going on. I had some kind of feeling, some type of feeling, adrenaline, fear. I'm not sure. Whilst we are here, I'll add in a sneaky question, what kind of mindset is this? Because I've never felt this way. Feels wrong, smirking. All right. Somebody says, Adrenaline flowing, senses heightened, blood flowing, all hallmarks of sexual arousal. Your body got confused in a fun way. Drop a bomb on that. Here go because I could already tell the woman is non-melanated, and it's gonna be a whole motherfucking parade of non-melanated people co-signing this sick behavior. Here we go. Oh, she's gonna say exactly. She's responding to them. She got time. She's responding. Oh, she wants cigarette put out on her skin. Drop a bomb on that. Or perhaps she wants just like high heels so somebody could walk over her back with her high heels. She says, exactly. The body runs on the same systems. Fight or flight can feel a lot like other kinds of excitement. It's not weird. It's biology. Don't stress it. Speaking like a true fucking weirdo, okay? Speaking like a true fucking weirdo. No, to me, fear, anger, fight or flight is not the same as to when Hulk got me screaming and begging to please release, let go. Drop a bomb on that. I often have to just grab my pillow and go like this. No, I hate you. Why you do this thing? Why? And then I can start my morning. Yes, I'm so relaxed after that. I'm just like, look, and I'm not a liar. I just grab I have to put my pillow on the thing because it's like, ooh. But it takes me about 20 minutes to get my bearings back going. But it is on my confessions. All right, let's continue. Somebody else says, I think it's because of the confidence you had to stand up and confront her. You are actually impressed by yourself. All this in the morning. Yes, all of it in the mornings. This is yes, in the morning. Mm-hmm. Yep. There's no better way to start the day. All right, let's see. Fight, flight, fall, fawn, or fuck. That's how it goes sometimes. Somebody says, your body doesn't know the difference between the rush from a fight or flight situation and the rush from someone else's exciting. You stood your ground, felt powerful, and that confidence translated into a different kind of energy. It's a normal biological cocktail. Don't overthink it. No. Am I the only one who thinks these bitches are crazy? No, it's actually a little bit sick to me that you go out, pick a fight with a stranger at the grocery store, and then come home and get off to it. Drop a bomb on that. If somebody can tell this white... It's 9 people right now typing, answering to her, because I get a counter who's actually answering her. And she's in there responding. This is sick behavior. My husband, the Incredible Hulk, says, so if I'm being robbed, it's supposed to arouse me. Allegedly, fight or flight, right? Right? If you got, if you got in some type of situation, it's supposed to turn you, oh, you're going to cream in them pants. She was creaming in her panties. Oh, of course, we got a man in here. Says, boyfriend takes notes, piss her off more frequently. Mm-hmm. Somebody says, this is why hate fucking, fight fucking is a thing. Only difference is you fought with a third party and came home to your likely same partner, which honestly seems a healthier option. One more, ladies and gentlemen. The adrenaline released during the initial fight or flight response also initiated the release of endorphins to deal with any subsequent pain from injury. If there is no pain, the endorphins continue to flood your brain and often lead to a sexual response, or in your case, a flooded pussy. Drop a bomb. Let me tell you, the Confessions channel, this is what we need to do on the weekends, ladies and gentlemen, on the weekends. Okay. This one is not going to be as sexual and salacious as this one, but as the one we just read, this is somebody else. We're doing a different one now. But this one is rather interesting. Okay. This one says, I spilled my mom's ashes on the floor of Walmart. Drop a bomb on that. So many questions already for it. So many questions. How? Why? Why was you with your mother's ashes at Walmart? But let's get into it. It's a little bit of a long one, but let's get into it. Let me give this a more respectable voice. Okay. My mom died in November last year. Since she passed, I've been carrying a small amount of her ashes in my necklace. Drop a bomb on that. That's the first fucking thing. Girl, instead of carrying your mom's ashes around your neck, doing all types of spell work and all types of, desecrating all types of entities, get some therapy for some closure. Let's continue. I wear it every day I go out. I often touch it to ground myself in my anxiety when my anxiety starts to ramp up. Today at work, I must have inadvertently unscrewed it enough that when I went onto the floor to work, it came undone and spilled on the ground. I panicked. So she works for Walmart. I panicked. I started hyperventilating and saying, oh my God, and looking for a broom and a dustpan. And you see now the remains of your mother are reduced to you sweeping them with the same broom that has swept vomit and dirt and dust and particles and... Okay. Broom and a dustpan. I couldn't... Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I just had the cabbage soup. I did cabbage soup for Incredible Hulk and I. And it's nice and warm in my belly. Okay, let's go back. I panicked. I started hyperventilating and saying, oh my God, and looking for a broom and a dustpan. I couldn't find one, so I scooped what I could into a bag and threw it away. I feel horrible, absolutely sick to my stomach. Horrible. I keep thinking of people stomping all over her. I'm hiding in the bathroom now because I couldn't hold back the tears anymore. I know it wasn't really my fault, but I'm blaming myself. I'm so fucking sorry, Mom. Oh my God. Edit. She says, I'm a little overwhelmed by all the support on this post, and honestly, I was going to delete it because I was embarrassed, but I'm deciding to keep it up. Thank you all for your kind words and help in reframing this situation. My mom was a funny lady, and she probably is laughing at this from wherever she is. Girl, you gotta die where your mama is. My mama's going to heaven. Drop a bomb on that. There's no question about that. My husband, the Incredible Hulk, said, lips, teeth, tip of the tongue. Diction is very important. Okay? What is this, honey? But this is my garb. This is weather appropriate. AR Stringer. This is me being cold. We are doing confessions tonight. AR Stringer, are you watching me vertically or are you watching me? No, I don't want dictation enabled. Not now. Are you watching me horizontal? Oh, because I hit the button. Are you watching me horizontally or vertically? Hoary or very? Hoary or very? Or very hoary? Which way are you watching me? What is this, honey? I heard Nene Leaks when you said that. All right. So, all kidding aside, let's go and get into those responses for this girl. All right. Why was your mom like? My mom would have laughed if I had a mishap like that. So, and then she responds, she was funny. She was a funny lady. This made me feel a little better. Thank you. Yeah, my mom would laugh too. Honestly, this was such a comforting way to look at it. You're so right. They probably do see the little mistakes and still just feel proud of or even amused. It's kind of beautiful thinking she saw it all and just smiled like classic my kid. Okay, ain't nobody gonna address the fact that this person is walking around with ashes of her mother around her neck. We're all gonna just stand around and say this is normal for her healing and just normal behavior to take your mother's ashes around your neck to the Walmart where you work, and then you're fidgeting with it like this so much that it comes undone and it falls on the floor. Ain't nobody, is it me? Is it me? Blanta over there. Is it me? Pimplanta. Pimplanta. Is it me? Is it me, ladies and gentlemen? Nobody sees something wrong with you bringing everywhere you go a flask of your mother's ashes. Okay, let's see. Let's see if somebody makes some sense. Let me just pick a random one. Honestly, this question kind of hit me too. If your mom was the funny type, I feel like she 100% be roasting you like, of all places you dropped me, it had to be Walmart. In the most loving way. It really sounds like she want you laughing about it someday, not hiding in the bathroom blaming yourself. Okay? This is going to be a parade. Apparently, this is a parade of people just co-signing the madness. Drop a bomb on that. I'm not going to be so like that. I'm going to go ahead and say you should not have carried your mother's ashes on your neck. Anybody or everybody that know you or has some type of connection to you should have told you otherwise. You should have had. I'm not against you having your mother's ashes. By all means, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But I would have dedicated a sacred place, okay, in my home where we could have a moment every morning before I go to work or before I go out, dedicated that space to her, a little area, a little corner, a little table where I could light her a candle. I can sit there, tell her my issues, my problems, my concerns, light my candles, all of that, touch it, bless it, get blessed by it, and go be out in the world. The fact that you were carrying it around your neck, I mean, is that even like, is that sacrilegious? Is that even like, is that defacing and desecrating a body even after it's been incinerated? Drop a bomb on that. I don't know. And listen, touchy subject. You don't have to agree. It's just my view. If you don't like it, well, you ain't like it. It's okay. It's okay and it's all right. Ladies and gentlemen, a couple of weeks ago, we sat here, little sanatoria altar tea. Yeah, santeria. Yes, a little santeria altar tea. Exactly. Once in a while, you light your candles, you smoke on that cigar, honey, you blow it up. You sit there with your coffee cup. You take out them cards, and I don't mean the Uno cards. You know what the deal is. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you are watching me from the horizontal, you won't be able to see this. I'm sure they're trying to figure out how to make that type of stuff work. But if you want to see this, you'll be able to hear what I'm going to play. But if you want to see it, I just have it in a little small box. You can come to the yes, if you come to the horizontal so you can see it. A few weeks ago, we were talking about a show that was back in the day called Taxi Cab Confessions. They used to do it here in New York, and they used to do it in Las Vegas. And I think it was either HBO or Showtime, one of the two. It wasn't Cinemax. Cinemax always tried it. Cinemax always tried to be the girl. She tried to be the girl in the picture. She was not the girl in the picture. Anybody remember Cinemax? Drop a bomb on that. Cinemax was trying so bad. Cinemax was like the child in the resource room. Taxi Cab Confessions was a key. I'm about to key on it right now. But Cinemax was like the kid in resource room. If Showtime and HBO and Cinemax were all in a classroom, Cinemax often had to go and spend some time over there in that other room and take some classes over there. I never really got into the Cinemax. They tried it. I would say out of the three, Cinemax was like the most tastefully done. Like they'll show like some nipples and some girl titties and stuff like that, but it was always from the side. You never saw full frontal. You never saw cervix. You never saw rectum. And I was always like, well, why are they always just teasing with these titties and nipples? Like in European countries, heck, in DR, you go to the resort and they're all lined up looking up at the sun. trying to get a titty burnt and shit. So I was like, Cinemax, sit down. But Showtimes, Cinemax was real softcore track star for the girls. It really was, but it wasn't really like, I was always like, when is the rectum going to be shown? When can I see cervix? When am I going to see the vaginal canal? Baby, they wouldn't even give you no pubes, no nothing. You couldn't see anything. And it was always these like blonde girls with like green eyes and blonde hair, fair skin. You never saw Latina. You definitely see a black girl up there. It was always like, that was Cinemax. So fuck Cinemax. HBO is where it was at. HBO they weren't doing it every night. But whenever they did it, they left you like, oh, okay. It's time for me to handle this business. Trouble bomb with that. That's how HBO left you. And Showtimes too. Showtimes used to I do it like every night. Like Showtime at like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, it would be like the pornographic shit and stuff like that. But anyway, there is an infamous Naris 21. I'm sure you remember this one. There was an infamous taxi cab confession that I have right here so that we can listen to. We talked about this one before, and I said I will pull it up. Because of YouTube rules, I have to stop it and go in. So it's a 6-minute clip, but I'm gonna be giving my feedback. So let's go ahead and get it up. Is it up? Are you up, honey?
So how you doing?
Oh, I should have came out earlier. I missed the show. I'm mad.
What show?
The drag show they have every
really?
Thursday night.
Have you ever?
Did you guys hear that? Let me know if you guys can hear that. Let me just make sure that I can adjust the settings. Can you guys hear that? Let me make it a little louder and a little, okay. Did you guys hear that? But over here, I'm waiting to confirmation that you guys could hear that, and then we're gonna go in. Oh my God, those are. If you drag it over your head, you could. We could see it. No, you can't, babe. You can't. It doesn't go into the other thing. Yes, we can hear. Okay, good. All right, let me just read real quick, and then we'll continue. Yeah, Stringer says, remember when Heather Hunter, Jenna Jack me, take it in the butt. What? Remember when Heather Hunter was a highlighter for her show Wild Style, real adult content tease, but no one knew where to watch. Drop a bomb on that. Read. Era Stringer always reading. I can see it. Okay, good. So let's go ahead. This is the transsexual from New York City, honey. He is driving her, I think, somewhere to the Bronx. Baby, I don't think you've never seen this before. And when I say baby, I mean my Incredible Hulk. I don't think you've ever seen this before. Let me school you. The children grew up on this show.
Yeah. I didn't have time to do it tonight. I had some business to take care of.
Do you dress in drag 24/7?
What do you call drags? Because I'm transsexual, so it's like a couple of steps up, honey.
Right.
Oh, she let him know, I'm not a drag queen. I'm a transsexual. I am not, it's a hierarchy. It's a pecking order, if you will. Okay? Get it right, straight man driving this cab.
Drag is at the bottom of the pole.
Ooh.
So you've had the operation?
Well, I only had the top part done. I didn't have the bottom part done. Because
So she got breastises, but she did not cut her penis. So in that case, do we call her she? Naris 21? I guess because she is presenting as a female. It don't matter what's in between the legs, as long as what matters is what they're presenting as, or if they want to be called something differently. Okay, let's continue.
I'm kind of comfortable with my bottom part.
So you've had your breasts done?
4 times. Bigger and better and bigger and better. Ever since I was like 11 or 12 years old, I really felt like that I was a girl and that I wanted to be a girl. And my father wasn't too understanding. He threatened to kill me because I have the same name as he does, and he said I was disgracing his name and disgracing the family.
And that's unfortunately a running theme and a common theme, especially back. By the way, this show is like in the 90s, right, ladies and gentlemen? Am I correct, R. Stringer? Was this show back when you were in your 50s? Was that back in the day? Like, can you tell me? Because I know you was around for it. AR Stringer says this episode sent me real NYC down to at the Escuelita Patron. Yeah, no, that's what she was saying. That she didn't do she wasn't there for the drag show. Remember, Escuelita used to have Thursday night, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They would do a drag queen review. AR Stringer says, don't make me cuss you out, young man. Well, drop a bomb on that. At least you are recognizing age before beauty. Age before beauty, AR Stringer. Baby, 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 baby. AR Stringer was 50 years old when this episode aired in 1990 something. Naris 21 is here to correct everybody and says late 90s, the early 2000s. Okay, Naris. Okay, here we go. Let's continue, ladies and gentlemen.
Did that hurt you any when your father rejected you?
Oh, of course. My father put me out because he didn't understand. But my mother and my sisters have always been very supportive of me. But when I was little, my mother kind of like used to dress me as a girl.
Really?
Now, see, that's fucked up. Now, that's fucked up. And I've heard of that. I've heard of mothers who really wanted a girl, and I don't know, they secretly wish the kid is gay or whatever, but they do these things that as a child is confusing. Like, why would the mother be dressing her up as a girl back when she was a boy? That's it's tricky. It gets tricky.
But when I was going to high school, kids used to pick on me, and they used to chase us home, and I used to come home out of breath and everything with my clothes all tore up. And so my mother gave me this big butcher knife because I'm from the west side of Chicago. And it's kind of rough. And I put it in my notebook, and she said, the first one that comes towards you, like they're going to try to hurt you, she said, you pull out that butcher knife, and you tell them if they come another step, you're going to cut their heads off. And I did it. And I didn't have any more problems out of the kids at school. Grew up, I did.
She said, after, listen, I guess, urban people are different. Did my parents ever told me to fight somebody at school? No, they did not. But I was enrolled in karate. Did a couple of years of that, so I knew how to defend myself. And then I never really got into a lot of issues. I guess maybe that's why in my 20s, then I was fighting all over New York City. Ridiculous. And getting banned from all these clubs. Oh my God, the embarrassment of it all. But now I'm a refined young man. Okay? So I've grown out of that.
Yeah. I had to use it on some of everybody to get some respect coming from Chicago. I had to literally cut my way through Chicago.
Oh, shit.
Cut, slice, stab.
Right.
To keep people off of you because, if you're feminine, people will try to take advantage of you because they think that you're weak.
You have to defend yourself.
And I did. I taught a lot of people a lesson, honey. I used to carry a meat cleaver also in my purse.
A meat
when
cleaver?
I went to this little barbecue shack. This guy came up to me and looked at me and said, oh, you a punk. People like you, I spit in their face.
Oh, you a punk. People like you, I spit in your face. Oh my God, Naris 21, AR Stringer, my husband, the Incredible Hulk. In the rare moment that I am not with my 24/7 security detail, the Incredible Hulk, if somebody was to step up to me and talk about they're going to spit on my face, oh my God, I'm going to say, and that will be your last action on earth today, because you're going to die. Drop a bomb on that. So make it a good one. Make it a good one, because it's going to be your last movement on this earth today. AR Stringer says the girls get married and now they try their day once like I'm an old brick. Real NYC gay Latino carrying on, coming after the black boy's childhood drama. No, AR Stringer, I hold a special place for you in my heart. It's in a little tiny little corner, it's just a little, and it's a little door. I sometimes and I look, boom, and I close the door again. No, I'm not coming for you. Never 21 cents punk. When did punk become PONK? I always thought it was PUKNK. My love, I might catch a manslaughter charge too. Oh my God. All right, here we go.
So I said, well, I hope you don't spit in my face. And before I could get the conversation out, he had like that and spit in my face, honey. And all this stuff was in my face and mucus and everything just running down my face.
Mucus.
And before I knew anything, I had went into my purse and took my meat cleave out and laid him dead in between the head of his, in the middle of his four eyes with that meat cleaver, honey. And do you know, it didn't bleed right then.
Whoa.
You just seen the white of his flesh. And I told my mother what happened. She said, honey, you should have killed him.
Oh.
Did he drop? I mean, did he?
He just stood there in shock and amazement. And I got my food and left.
So I guess you've never been a victim.
Got her food and left. Okay. Got her food and left. Oh my God. Oh my God. But see, you know, and I think I'm with her. Nobody came back after her and all that. I don't know if people know that spitting on somebody, I think it's like is it a felony? It's definitely assault. It might even be considered a felony in New York City. I know if you spit on a conductor at the train, because, you know, they come out halfway and look and the whole nine. And sometimes people are arguing with them, whatever. If you were to spit on a conductor, a bus driver, a train conductor, or the train driver, that's a 7-year that's a felony with up to 7 years of prison in New York City. Drop a bomb on that. And that was a law that was changed, I think, like 10 years ago, because they were doing a lot of things to those people, and they're just trying to make their living. Like, they don't fucking make the schedule. They don't do any of that. They're just trying to get in, get the little coins, have the little union dues be taken out so they could have a pension at the end of this experience, and that's it. And people are always taking it out on them.
I've been a victim.
Oh, you have?
I went through a lot. And in Chicago, the police used to just beat you up because you were you.
Beat you
I
up.
need a man.
What kind of man do you like?
Big black men.
Okay.
Handsome honks. I'm a size queen. I don't know.
Oh, now it's 21. She about to explain what a size queen is. Okay? If you have stumbled upon my channel, straight out of the mouth of a transsexual or famous transsexual heard all over the world, what is a size queen? What is a size queen?
If you know what that means.
You like him big?
Really big. Like 13 inches.
What?
I'm not satisfied if it ain't 13 inches or more, honey.
Oh,
But I must admit, I had this one boyfriend that I used to have to take pain pills to have sex with him.
Are you serious?
He was hung like a horse, honey,
Wow.
and knew what to do with it. If I have a picture of him at home, I mean, that 13 inches is just all sprawled all down his leg. I just like to be tortured, honey.
this doesn't get any old. This never gets old. She said she likes to be tortured, honey. All right. Give it up for the torture. God. Let me put that right there. 13 inches. Oh my God. You're gagged. Oh, trust me. It don't sound like she's gagging. Okay. She likes to be tortured. I think she goes all the way down to the base. Okay. All the way down to the base. Let's continue. See why this was so salacious and so good to listen to at night? Here we go.
So your last boyfriend? When was the last time you had a long term?
Oh, well, the last one I had, it was so abusive. It's been a while. It's been like over 5 years. He would fight me and beat me up and cheat on me and talk about me and say all these mean things.
Uh-huh.
That all you can do for me is give me material things, but you can't have no baby for me and all this. And that was abusive. That was hurting to me.
Right.
Because I really do like children. I had to get away from him.
Were you crushed or hurt?
Honey, I was suicidal
Suicidal.
and homicidal.
Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Okay, I do have a criminal justice degree, but can somebody tell me what homicidal is? Homicidal. Is that, are you going to go do it and do you too? Or, well, she said she was suicidal, but homicidal is you're gonna go do more than one person, right? Is that what it is? I know it's all bad. In the grand scheme of things, it's all bad and wrong. But homicidal, what's the difference between homicide? A gay murderer. What's homicidal? She said she was suicidal and homicidal. What, a gay murderer? Is that what it is? Yes, honey. A gay murderer? I didn't know they even had that. I thought murder was murder. Him, then her. Oh, dumb homicide. Okay, God. Him and then her. Okay, let's continue. No, just murder. Okay, let's continue.
My life was crushed. I was devastated. I really cared about him.
Do you think you'll ever be in love like that again?
I don't want to be.
Don't worry.
I'm just a plain old little simple transsexual call girl, honey. I had a good night. This one guy gave me $350.
Call girl. So this is she is a girl that you can find in the back then it would be like in a newspaper. It was like the Village Voice or something. That was another thing. In Iris 21, there used to be this newspaper that was free. You could grab it on your way back from school, and in the back of it you will see all these ads for people giving massages, and it would be boys, girls. They always had like a black bar on their eyes, but they would be with like their titties, and they will have like little like nipple rings or whatever, like covers, but it would be very, very sexual. A.R. Stringer says, I miss talking to the trans girls when I worked at Chi Chi's. Oh, that's right. You worked at Chi Chi's. Right in the Village. Drop a bomb on that. Oh, I'm sorry. That bomb was a lot. My bad. I'm trying to balance the sound. Okay. We only have a little bit more. It's going to get to the best part now. Here we go.
$50 just because I was pretty.
What?
So my night wasn't a total waste. Thank God I got an ad in the paper.
See,
You
I
didn't
added
want
the
anything
people.
for that?
He wanted me to penetrate him, but I couldn't do it. So I put a condom on my finger and got behind him and humped on him, and he thought that I was doing it.
Ooh.
You meet guys mostly through your ad?
Yeah. Well, all right, sweetie, honey.
This is...
Miss Money, honey.
She just got a phone call, so she explained that she gets her money through the ads. So she has an ad in the newspaper. Like I said, it was like a newspaper. It's free for the people, but the people that put in the ads, they pay something and they run it for a couple of weeks. It's like pretty much like Craigslist before there was Craigslist, but on a newspaper format. Lots of call girls, lots of massage boys and give you happy endings and all of that.
Hello? Do you want to see me? I'm available now. What, darling, my minimum is $150. Is that a problem? Well, how generous can you be? I'm negotiable.
How generous can you be? I'm negotiable. But the minimum is $150 an hour.
You're really horny? So am I. You want to be raped? I don't have a problem with doing that. You've been with hundreds of women and 7 transsexuals, and the transsexuals turn you on more than women? How old are you? 37? You're young to be feeling that way, to have that type of attitude. Okay, are you ready to come see me now? Okay, great. So I'm going to run in the house and put on something real sexy, honey. All right, baby, clean up real good for me, honey. Smell real good for me. Yes, I got whips, paddles, dildos, handcuffs, all of that. All right, baby, well, come and get it. Bye-bye. Oh, duty calls. It's a job. It's a living, honey. It pays the bills.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, oh my God, drop a bomb on that. Duty calls. It's a living. Duty calls. It's a living. And that's what was so good about that show. And my husband, the Incredible Hulk, this is the first time that he sees this, ladies and gentlemen. She was a BDSM dumb girly. She had whips, chains, dildos, like everything. She was ready. Let's see. A.R. Stringer says, the way I got stories about the bottom tray boys when I worked in the Village, child, I should have charged. I was out here paying for the kicks out of it. The kicks of it. Playing for the kicks of it. she was a BDSM. Yes, I kind of liked her laughing out loud. Drop a bomb on that. Duty calls. Duty calls. And that was, that is such a real window. There's no because you could say it's a reality show. It's not a reality show. It's more of a documentary type of thing. They did not know. This is the thing about this show, Incredible Hulk. They did not know that they were in taxi cab confessions until the end of the ride, when they would tell them, oh, you were part of this show, because they have to sign a release that this could be aired. And I'm pretty sure they also paid them for it, because once, it's going to be on TV and stuff. So they have to pay you something. So that's why it's so raw and so real, because people didn't know that there was a camera and that the audio was being recorded in the cab, and it was a regular yellow taxi cab. So you got a lot of different stories that were so like real, raw, like people, just being not an ambush taping, drop a bomb on that. Yes, an ambush taping, but from the 90s. Okay, an ambush taping from the 90s. But that's why it felt so like compelling and so real, because it just felt so raw. And it was in New York City. They also did a Vegas one. They used to have a Vegas one, but it started in New York City. And yeah, that was a show to be watching. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for coming through. I always love to come out here and key with you. I have been going live consistently since December 1st, 2025. This is why I don't talk to strangers. Let me tell you, my husband has seen me in Ubers or car services or whatever, and I don't like to say nothing, or in even an elevator. So I like to be quiet, because my thing is there's always somebody watching. You don't know who's audioing you, recording you. I don't even like when my husband and I will go like to the theater. If we took a car service or whatever there, we will be quiet the whole fucking time. If I need to say something to him, I just type it in my text and text him. And he's sitting right next to me. I do not need nobody listening, recording me, nothing. None of that. Call me antisocial, call me stuck up. I'll be all those things plus some more. But you were not going to know any of my business. Drop a bomb on that. I've been trained like that. So I've been coming through consistently since December 1st, 2025, when I engaged with the Christmas, the vlog mess, which sometimes it turned into mess. But I keep doing it. I will see you guys tomorrow. We'll talk about the snow. We'll see if the girls got their 24 inches. That's 12 inches back to back. All right, now it's 21. That's 12 inches back to back with some painkillers in between. Okay, according to the dominatrix in the room. Anyway, thank you everybody for coming through. AR Stringer, Incredible Hulk, my Naris 21. I know Miss View is gonna catch this up in the morning. And everybody else who comes through, hit the thumbs up, and I'll see you tomorrow. If you're in the East Coast, be safe, stay warm, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.